What's going on? It's Nick with Us versus Herd. A little late right now. Just trying to get things popping, as you can see here. Trying to get situated. Hold on one second. We're gonna. All right. What's going on, Red Dust Manchild, Sarah, Jeff, Fossil, Derek, Jack, MF? Why? What's happening? How was the move? Still, as you can see, still in progress. I'm sitting on my kitchen table chair here. I actually have a new ergonomic chair I got to build here, but I haven't had the chance. I'm trying to figure out this whole setup. So let me know what you guys think of the sound. Is it echoey? Is it good? Let me know. I'm trying to figure things out here. So it's not going to be looking as professional today, but we're gonna get at it. We're gonna get at it. So right now we do have the S&P's up 6, Dow's up 119, Nasdaq up 2 points. Definitely wish I shorted the Nasdaq. So we are up today. There's a couple things going on. Obviously, I'm just trying to get the sound is 5 times 5. Nice. How come your wall still looks the same in a different house, same color? I painted the walls the same color, same exact color. I gotta fix this whole thing, but I mean, for the live stream, thankfully for the live stream doesn't have to be as professional. You know what I mean? Sound is good. Okay, cool. But not show up late with that Starbucks cup. Man, I didn't even have time to brew coffee. I have a cup here from yesterday. It's empty. So, COVID, man, yeah, the move was pretty stressful. COVID vaccine, 95% effective. They're trying to get emergency FDA clearance for this for old people and people that are high risk. Question is how many? So I know the big thing about the vaccine that I have, the big question that I have about the vaccine is how many people actually tested, because in the other report it was like tested in 90 people and only like 8 people actually had the vaccine, and the rest of the people had the placebo. So I'm just wondering. Nick's lying. He didn't really move to talk to the camera every morning. No, I mean, this is actually a highlight of my day right here. It's a highlight. You guys are a highlight of my day. Like, I enjoy talking on the stock market, talking about what you guys. I mean, in my personal life, everybody that I talk to in the stock market is just like outside of Derek, and Jeff. Everyone else is just like, so can I make money buying Clorox stock or no? You know, like, so, you know, why does the wall look the same? Oh my gosh. So that and the 737 MAX, the time has come. The FAA cleared the 737 MAX after, you know what happened. Been grounded since March 2019. 2 crashes, killed 346 people. So, there was the thing is the interesting thing that I find here is lawmakers are advancing bills to strengthen FAA oversight of the new aircraft. Like, why wasn't it the FAA that told them that they could do it, that they could fly the plane? You know what I mean? I'm not 100% liking the way my video is looking right here, but we'll figure it out. I remember when BA was under $100 in March. I mean, everything was Trevor. Everything was under $100 in March. Everything. I mean, we saw stuff become penny stocks and back again. You know what I mean? Like that was crazy. Like pen was like $3. I mean, it was just that was crazy. Right, swung BA 250 11.20 at 20 cents, so this should be nice. Yeah, so Boeing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm guessing with Boeing. I mean, even with the 737 MAX approval, I mean, I'm pretty sure that they're not going to be, flying off the shelves. I'm pretty sure a lot of planes are just chilling right now. But I mean, last week, American Airlines did say that they're going to order more 737 MAXs. Tell your friends outside this to buy NKLA and hope for the moon. I don't tell anybody to buy anything, because when you do, like, there's not a winning situation. Like, if you tell somebody like, hey, buy this stock, it's great, they're like, oh, thanks, Nick, what's the next pick? Then if you say, hey, buy this stock, and they lose, they're like, Nick, you're a terrible person and I hope you die. Like like, geez, bro, chill. Like, I invested my life savings on what you said. I'm like, oh, okay. So I don't for people that I know, I don't tell them to buy anything. I just tell them that they should figure it out. Like everybody else that's here. How is their demand for 737? Would people trust flying on it? I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I don't, like, if I see what you're saying. I think that, well, I don't think a lot of people actually know what type of plane they're on for the most part. You know what I mean, Trevor? But if they do look, I mean, I guess they would. I don't think that they would fly on it. Rebrand will fix it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't think. I think the image is pretty. I mean, why would you want to get on a plane that people have died on? It's like staying on the 13th floor of a hotel. It's like you just don't do it. Doesn't exist. Yeah, I mean, they should 737 Supermax. So while it's been gone, SPY has been kind of chilling right up in here. I mean, we're seeing some consolidation, above 360. I mean, yesterday it did dip down into some, territory at open, but we had a V-shaped recovery. We're bouncing back up. The question is, I mean, November is historically green. So you got to keep that in mind. Historically, November is a green month. So you have to be very cautious, like shorting it. I mean, I've been shorting here and there and just kind of doing what I was doing. I mean, last night I was trading some futures. I mean, I'm up a little bit of money, not much. I shorted S&Ps, I shorted the Dow. Thankfully I closed my positions out, because those now would be losing positions. But, just trying to, like I was saying during the election and everything that's going on right now, I've just been keeping my size small, and I honestly haven't been swing trading, because I haven't really found the value other than, like, I mean, I guess you can get, I didn't swing trade Boeing. I mean, I saw it coming, but I just didn't trust it. You know what I mean? True, most aren't going to know it's the 737. If you're just joining, hit the like button. Yo, Daniel Ring, what's going on? Artie. My friends don't even want to hear about finance. They don't get it. They just work at Walmart or are unemployed. Man, take it easy on them. I mean, some people are just doing the best of what they can. They're just doing, or high-end jobs like Google and Amazon, and they think they're better than me. I mean, I think you get to a place in your life where you don't really care what people think. You don't care if people think you're doing well. You don't really care if you think people think you're doing poorly. You just don't care. It's like when you it was like your grandfather. It's like, man, Grandpa, you talk to people like that. He just doesn't care anymore. He just says, I don't give a F what these people say. I don't care. There comes a point in time where they just don't care. Alibaba. I think today has an interesting setup though. Alibaba. I think it could go lower. All right, I just got off work. Nice. Got off work. About to flip some stocks. Go to bed. Working the night shift. Yeah, Alibaba. I think could come lower. 250s. I mean, in my opinion. I mean, Nvidia run up, flip some IV. Let's see here. Nvidia. Let me get. I don't even have. I'm so disorganized here. I don't even have my earnings calendar here. Hold on. I don't have anything. I've got nothing. Hold on. Let's go over the earnings here. So we have, Home Depot. Home Depot was a disappointment. Kohl's did better. Target did amazing. And then we have Nvidia tonight. Yeah, I mean, Nvidia, is it priced in? What do you guys think? Is Nvidia priced in? We got it's at 538. Nvidia. I mean, it could squeeze higher. I mean, last earnings was priced in. We moved about 15, 20 points on Nvidia. Its expected move right now 34. IV 89 on the lower side right now. I mean, I could see that it could pop up pretty high. Or will it? That's the thing. Yeah, I mean, IV's at 89. Which I wish it was above 100. We'll see. Got more than anything I care about the grind, the pressure. I just play in the game. Gotta love the game to be great. What's going on with Zoom? Well, Zoom is getting priced in that the vaccine is going to be effective and people. I mean, well, forget Zoom right now. Right now, what the market is trying to price in, whether the market is right or wrong. Okay, whether the market is right or wrong, it's pricing in the vaccine and us going back to normal. Now, we know there's probably not going to be 100% normal ever. We're going to go back to some sort of normal, but I think that what happened in the remote workplace, especially in tech, is going to stick. I don't think that a lot of them, even the big companies, Facebook, Twitter, stuff like that, they said, hey, you can work remote forever. We don't care. Just get your job done, which, I mean, that's the way it should be, right? So right now the market's trying to price in, and unfortunately for Zoom, Peloton, other stocks, DocuSign, these stocks are going to be sacrificed, and that's what's happening right now. I mean, I definitely could see lower 300s on this. I mean, maybe up in here we could put a debit put spread on. A debit put spread might be good. I mean, expected move. I mean, we can come out to December or January, go into the 2021 January, get a debit put spread and just kind of chill on it. I mean, that's a play. But looks like I mean Zoom, I mean in my opinion, I think is way overpriced. Peloton, I think, is way overpriced. I mean, people just hopped on just to hop on. And I think these stocks are gonna come down now. I mean, maybe the thing about Peloton, maybe they built up a good base. They sold enough bikes, and it depends on what their outlook is going to be. Maybe it's good. Maybe Peloton's good. I mean, I did try out a Peloton, and honestly, it was okay. It wasn't like I need to buy one right now or anything. It was okay, I mean, I guess I can see how they're good in like smaller living situations where you just can fit a bike in and that's it. Yeah, subscription model is solid. So I just didn't. I mean, I don't know. I don't. I mean, I bought a instead of a Peloton this summer. I did buy a real bike, like a road bike. So I mean, I spent quite a bit of money on it, but it wasn't like $3,000 like the Peloton. Yo, Luke, what's up, man? I bought the Wi-Fi puzzle that makes a great clothes rack. Oh man, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I bought a real bike and it's great, but obviously in Illinois, winter's here and my bike's just sitting in the garage right now. Didn't people give away 80s bikes? Yeah, but you didn't. But in the 80s, Daniel, you didn't have to pay $50 to $100 a month in getting a trainer on your screen. You didn't get that. You didn't get that. You just got men in tight clothes doing spin moves. How about that? That's why it didn't work out. It was all about the men in tight clothes. They just couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. But I mean, there's a demographic for that too. So I mean, wouldn't call it a failure. But yeah, Nvidia. I mean, I think Nvidia earnings definitely. I think it's gonna be tough selling premium. Peloton is Herbalife coming. That's what. So that's what anybody in, and I also Citron. Let me try to get this up here. Citron NIO. Okay, so Citron. Let me get this over here. So Citron is coming down on NIO. So their price target is now $25, which I mean is pretty high. They're saying that 2 years ago, NAO was trading at $7 when Citron recommended buying the stock. As the company, as charismatic leader William Li intrigued us. After a rocky road of trading, which means it went from, NIO went from $8 to sub $2. NAO has found itself in uncharted territory that can never be justified by its current standing. So let's short it. Which I don't disagree with. NAO is just out of crazy. But they do have some interesting points. So NAO stock is most vulnerable at these two main points. Number one is Tesla Model Y China pricing. What is this? This is the ES6. I don't even know what an NI I don't even know the brand cash of Tesla and its pricing is becoming a problem for NIO's ES6 hash. This is definitely ugly. Yeah, it's not what is that? So they're saying it's overpriced. NAO, the share structure. Anyone buying NAO stock is not buying a company or its prospects. Rather, you are buying three letters that move on a screen. The China electric phenomenon is a real movement. There are better ways to play it. So that is why. The thing is with Citron, it doesn't really actually mean that it's going to go to 25, but it does create some volatility for it. Whenever they issue a report, it does create some volatility. Is NAO really going to take that much market share from Tesla? I don't know. I think that as Americans, I think we're going to prefer Tesla, right? We're just going to automatically prefer Tesla. But overseas, I mean, there's a big demand, especially in China for EV, Japan, Europe. I mean, maybe, Tesla, there's going to be a market, and that's what GM and Ford, there's going to be a market for EV that is not luxury. Like think the Honda Civic or the Ford Focus or something like that. You know what I mean? Like there's a market for EV if you're not rich and want leather seats and all that. Like you don't need the automation. You don't need, you're just trying to clock in at your job and get home, not pay gas. And that's essentially there's going to be a huge market for that. And it was the number one most held on Robinhood, then it's going to be the number one most potentially liquidated. You know what I mean? Like, but now after the pandemic, I mean, Robinhood traders are there's articles now on like Bloomberg and stuff is like, hey, Robinhood traders are beating the analysts, because Robinhood traders are right because they're just buy the dip and they just don't care. You don't have to be an analyst anymore. You just have to be a 18-year-old, trader with a Robinhood account, and you hope for the best. But I mean, we all know how this is going to end. I mean, it's not ending today. So you have to, your mentality, you have to stay disciplined in all aspects of the market, because when you stop being disciplined, you know what happens. Your account goes to zero. Your position goes to zero. Your ideas go to zero. Like people just buy to buy. Some people, I've spoken to some people, and their little strategy is go on Robinhood, see what's hot that day, and buy. That's it. That's their strategy. Now, does it work? Sure. Will it work over a basis of 5-10 years? Probably not. I know how to trade now. It's up there. I agree, Chewy. Don't tell my secret. I mean, I do think that if the vaccine is safe, if the vaccine allows us to have normalcy to our lives, the economy is growing, people are buying homes, people are getting jobs, pay is increasing, then yeah, let's buy the dip to our ears bleed. You know what I mean? So we'll do it. Why such a low demand for Tesla stock nowadays? I mean, a rule. It was a 500% run. What do you want? And this is healthy consolidation. I mean, Tesla is going to be added to the S&P, which is huge. I wonder, do you guys, anyone know what the weight's going to be? I got to check on to see what the weight of Tesla will be on the S&P. I think will be interesting. See how that moves the S&P, how that changes the dynamic. I didn't look, what's dropping out of the S&P? Something's got to give to go, right? S&P. What's it replacing? Oh, it says it's a company replacing a company to be named later. Dropping these. Okay, so they don't have they know a company, but they're not naming it because they probably didn't want. I don't know why, but just name it, bro. But I mean, look at this. This is healthy. This is what bulls want to see. Like bulls don't want to see up and up and up and up and up. I mean, if you're a real bull. Now, if you're a YOLO trader, yes, you want to see to the moon every day. But this is what you want to see. This right here is what you want to see if you're a long-term Tesla trader. This is going to bring you a blanket of security for years to come, because if it can't hold on to this, it's not going to go up higher, man. It's not going to be safe. And also, I mean, there's so many people, yeah, like you guys are saying, there's so many people that already bought. We need new money. When's that stimulus check going to pop out? You could now buy 2 shares of Tesla versus a fraction of a share last stimulus, right? Supply on Tesla could be diminishing. Yeah, BA's out of here, bro. But you want to be careful up in here. This is where BA. This is where 220, 230. This is where we had some trouble. Now I'm not saying the catalyst obviously this time is way different. We have a catalyst 737 max approval did happen, so you want to be very careful up in here, but. I mean, if you weren't part of the run, then you definitely want to have extreme caution right now. Up in the 220s, 230s, we're grinding now. I hit 226, is at 223 right now. I mean, the market's about to open, and S&P's came down a little bit. They're only up 3. Nasdaq is down 14 now, and Dow is up 100. So yeah, we got Bitcoin. Bitcoin is popping off. Bitcoin. Sorry, this is too early for that. This is a morning stream. Kids might be listening. We have. I'm trying to get myself together, guys. Yeah. I mean, Bitcoin. Touch 18.5, but we're chilling. I mean, that was a mass. That was a mass liquidation right in there. I mean, that came down from 18.5 all the way down to 17.2. So, whew, man. All right, market is open. Let's see. We'll see where we at. SPY. What am I drinking? And I've been doing some stuff over here, bro. I don't even have the problem is I don't have my coffee, and the thing is, I realized that I don't think there can be any caffeine in my system that like pushes me forward. But what I can say is the lack of caffeine I will start diminishing. So I need to maintain a certain level. I gotta maintain a certain high when it comes to caffeine. I'm not, if I don't maintain that level, I was late. I didn't have time to brew. I'm sad because I didn't sell my house for Bitcoin. All right, so stocks are popping down right now. SPY's coming down. Oh, DKNG 47. That's what I'm talking about. Got a nice upgrade yesterday. DKNG. Anybody trade DKNG? That popped off right off. I mean, looking good for a clean break to 50, 55 area if it can maintain momentum. If the market just doesn't give up on itself, Now, if the market has a hard time here, remember, what was it last November? What were we doing last November? Yeah, last November was pretty solid. I mean, last November we went straight up. I mean, pretty much straight up. Pretty much. Last November we had a little bit of volatility when it came from pretty much straight up. So this November so far has definitely, where'd November start? Definitely has been one for the book. So November started right here. So, I mean, we're maintaining. So we'll see. I mean, technically November is relatively bullish, but given circumstances, we're in a different place. But is this a? Okay, let's put this back. Is there any growth left for Docu? Yo, Docu's having a hard time, man. I mean, I think Docu long term is going to be amazing. I mean, I don't think everybody even knows what DocuSign is or has. I mean, I know they use it in real estate. We use it on different contracts. Comcast uses it to sign contracts. I mean, a lot of people are picking up, but a lot of people, it's not. I would say DocuSign not mainstream. I do think that DocuSign can go up, but since it had this crazy run, from a low of 64 up to 290, and we're just kind of chilling. I wouldn't be surprised if we stay here between 200, 190, this area right in here. 180 to 220 is I think would be reasonable expectation for Daku. But you right now it's highly sensitive to the COVID vaccine news. So when that news is out, like you want to be using the caution. And of course, that news is out today. Boeing sold off pretty hard, and that sold off already $5. I mean, granted, it's still up 4%, but yeah, I think DocuSign will be good. The thing is timing it. So, it could be in consolidation for quite a long time. It's better if you're trading options, just wait for it to drop to 180 and then buy the dip. I think that would be, set your alerts up in Thinkorswim or whatever platform you're on, and go for it. Tesla calls dying. NIO is going under 40 today. Are we shorting NIO? Are we shorting it? How much are the calls here? How much can I get? Short NIO. Let me see. How much are we at? How much are we at on these how much are we at on man, 299% IV for this week. 189% IV for next week. I mean, if I go to December, it could cost me $6 for a $40 stock for puts. And this is insane. There's not even any volume over here for December. But there's some on the weeklies. Look at that. Everyone's YOLO in these. Next week. Should I buy one? I'll buy one. I'll buy one for next week. I'll buy one for next week expiration. I'll buy the 45 put. Try to do it real quick. Try to flip it. All right. I'll buy one. If I can get in. All right, someone filled me. All right, I got one. I bought one for next week, so we'll see. We'll see what happens here. See if we could short a little NIO. It's probably gonna rip my face off. I mean, that thing went. It was 189% IV. So now I don't want to hold on to it too long. But I do think this could come back down to like the 42, 43 range, Oh, I have my sound filled off. I have my sound turned off here. I'll have to turn that on. Yeah, Max and Boeing's coming back. Sell premium. Yeah, well, here we are. I already got my put on. I'm down 5% on it. I'm down. Here we are. Right here, down $20. We down 5%. All right. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. But I do think that NIO is probably going to come down to like the 42, 43, if not 40 level. Hopefully the Robinhood traders don't come out. I thought you don't trade within the first 30 minutes. Technically, it's the first 15 minutes. And yes, I did just break a rule right there. I did so. Weed stocks have calmed down a bit. Yeah, I mean, weed. Well, that was a CGC. What kind of candle is that? CGC. CGC is trying to pop off. I mean, this looks good though. CGC right in here. I mean, this looks good. I mean, I definitely think that this could pop off. AMD has cheap puts. I don't know. Do you guys want to short AMD though? I mean, you guys want to short AMD? I don't think AMD is like one that I really want to short. Could not get the new AMD 6800 XT graphics chip. I long AMD. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, this looks like some good consolidation here, and I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's something you want to short. I think you could easily see 90. And Boeing's just having a hard time. Hard time. Market's warming up back up though. We have the S&P's up 3, Dow's up 75, NASDAQ up 3. Yeah, AMD, all those chips sold out. I mean, yeah. Here we go. Man, Boeing is getting ripped. I mean, I'm not surprised, but that's just crazy. You know, the day that they get approval, they just sell this whole thing off. I mean, we knew it was dangerous up in here. We knew it was dangerous, so. Sold out doesn't equal profit. Yeah, I agree with that, Daniel. Tesla been battling 450 for a while. And yeah, I mean, I think that Tesla's probably going to push above, but it's gonna take some time on Tesla. You know, it's gonna take some time. Like, Tesla's going back to like a normal kind of stock instead of like a parabolic. You know, it's going back into like a normal pattern. This is very normal for Tesla. You know, it's not going to be parabolic. But here we are. It's going to be interesting here, though. 460, 450 area. Is it going to hold? Is it going to hold? And NIO is definitely all over the place. We'll pull it up on the bottom screen here so we can see. It's definitely all over the place. Looks like it could have a double top here, or it could pop off. We'll see. NKLA. Man, NKLA is ripping. It's coming up right now on the 50-day moving average. So it'll be interesting to see if it can cross over this right in here. There it goes. It's crossing over right now. So a reversal here would be nice. Maybe sell some naked puts on it. Could sell some naked puts. I mean, there's some decent premium in here. You know, you could sell a naked put here for $2-3 for December. Just kind of slow and low it at the money. What is Target doing? Target had earnings. So it's trying to break out of this. It's trying to break out of this 155, 165 range. We're just peeing back and forth. You know, it's trying to break out. I mean, Target had an amazing quarter, had amazing earnings. So probably shouldn't have sold my shares at 100, huh? You know, probably shouldn't have sold my shares, but it is what it is. I just wasn't sure. I wasn't sure about Target's long term. I didn't actually think Target could actually break up this high, but here we are. Banks are moving. Banks, JP Morgan's pumping. We got Bank of America moving up too. We got JP Morgan up 1.5%. TLT hit 159, is coming down, so we'll see. I'm back to green. I'm back to green on NIO right now, so we'll see. JP Morgan though. JP Morgan is definitely in the danger zone. So I mean, it could bust to 120 here. I mean, it's been having very choppy consolidation. Just got to be careful about it. Strangling NKLA. So we'll see what happens, guys. So I got to pop off of here, guys. You guys have a great day. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.